What is written on the Mezuzah scroll? Have you ever noticed a small case attached to the doorposts of Jewish homes? That is called a mezuzah, and it holds a special scroll inside. But what exactly is written on this scroll? Let's uncover the details together. The Mezuzah scroll is a small piece of parchment that contains two important passages from the Torah, specifically from the book of Deuteronomy. The first passage is known as the Shema, which begins with the words, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." This declaration emphasizes the oneness of God and calls upon the Jewish people to love God with all their heart, soul, and strength. The Shema instructs individuals to teach these commandments to their children and to speak about them at home and on the road, when lying down and when rising up. Most importantly, it commands, "Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates." This is where the Mezuzah comes into play, as it serves as a physical reminder of these teachings. The second passage in the Mezuzah scroll comes from Deuteronomy 11:13-21. This section reinforces the importance of loving and serving God. It outlines the rewards for obedience and the consequences of turning away from these commandments. It also repeats the instruction to place these words on the doorposts and gates, linking daily life with divine commandments. Now, let's talk about how this scroll is made. A trained scribe, known as a sofer, handwrites the text in Hebrew using special ink on parchment made from the skin of a kosher animal. This parchment is referred to as klaf. The writing must be done in the original ancient Hebrew script, as printed or photocopied versions are not considered valid for religious purposes. On the back of the parchment, you will often find 3 Hebrew letters, Shin, Dalet, and Yud. These letters form an acronym that means Guardian of the Doors of Israel. This adds another layer of meaning to the Mezuzah, as it symbolizes protection for those who dwell within the home. From a broader perspective, the Mezuzah is not just a ritual object. It is a marker of Jewish identity and continuity. When affixed to a doorpost, it transforms an ordinary entrance into a sacred threshold. This practice has been followed for thousands of years and is rooted in the biblical commandment to inscribe God's words on the home. You will typically find mezuzahs on the right side of the doorframe as one enters, usually placed at an angle. They adorn the doorposts of homes, synagogues, and other Jewish spaces, but they are not placed on bathrooms. The scroll itself is housed in a decorative case, which can vary widely in design, reflecting local artistic traditions and personal taste. In Jewish folklore and mythology, the mezuzah is sometimes viewed as a protective amulet. Many believe it guards the inhabitants of the home, adding another layer to its significance in Jewish domestic architecture. In summary, the Mezuzah scroll contains 2 passages from the Torah that affirm the unity of God and the obligation to love and serve Him. Handwritten on kosher parchment and placed at the entrance to Jewish spaces, the Mezuzah serves as a living artifact of faith, history, and identity. It connects the present with the rich traditions of the Jewish people and their relationship with the divine.